Hello everyone and welcome to So Many Games Little Time. My name is Joachim and today we will be unboxing Age of Comics. So this is the VFI box. So I live in Hong Kong, so you have an idea where I live and where it got delivered, of course. So this is one part. It has like the coins and things. And this is the box. Oh, it's pretty heavy for the size, to be honest. And then the rest is of course empty. So I'm going to take the wrap of everything, then I'll get back to you. Okay, so this was in the box. We are going to start with this, and we are going to finish with these two. Okay, so let's move it to the side. This is the main box, and you can see this looks amazing, right? You can also see there is no names of designers or whatever. It's because it's a sleeve, right? So this is the top, this is the side. Age of Comics Collector's Edition. This is the other side. So 1 to 4, 14 plus, 60 to 110 minutes. The Golden Years by Lyrius Games. And this side looks pretty nice as well. The Golden Years Collector's Edition. Okay. And then this is the other one. And then we have the back, which is basically more covers. Honestly, I'm not sure. Is this the front again? Let's flip it again. Oh yeah, this is the back. All right, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Some of these are kind of funny though. Sorry, like Bang Wars. Anyway, right, let's see what the main box looks like. Oh, let's flip it over first. And then slowly reveal the actual box. There we go. Careful not to damage the sleeve. Normally I don't like sleeves, but this sleeve I actually like. I gotta admit. I mean, the cover of the box is also cool. It's also nice, but the sleeve, I like it. Okay, so this is the main box. I already showed you the sides. I have not showed you the back yet. It's Giacomo Cimini, Sonia Gonçalves, and the art is by Laura Guglielmo. So no A art here. Always good. All right, let's take a look at the other side. Up. Yeah. So I have to say I'm not a fan from the back because it's pretty bleak, but it's okay. Looks fine. I already spoke about everything there. So let's just open this up. Also like that it actually says exclusive to this edition, that it specifically says what's different. So if you guys want to know, or girls, you can always just pause and check. All right. So, do not throw away your empty punchboard frames. Put them on the bottom of the box under the insert tray. This will prevent the game components from shifting around. I mean, experienced gamers, they might do that anyway. I mean, I wasn't necessarily planning to, but normally you realize that later on. So, the fact that they say it from the jump is actually really good. So, FYI. Okay, so let's start with the rulebook. Okay, looks pretty good. You have colors and genre, which is like sci-fi, UFO, crime, gun, romance, hearts, horror, zombie hand, superheroes, superhero, and western is a boot. So it's kind of cool. Okay, nice. Okay, how to get fans, player mat, charts, original comic book cards, rip-off comic book cards. That's cool. Around structure, actions, prints, sales agents, fulfilling an order, value of comic books, special actions, and around and endgame scoring. Okay, cool. And then we have the collector's edition expansions. So we have special guest comic book cards. We have double specialized creatives. We have the war expansion. Printing war comics, specialized creative span. Okay, that's all part of the war expansion. And objective cards. Then we have some mini expansions, quite the number of expansions in here. Public Enemy #1. Okay, special sales order tiles as well. Okay, acknowledgements. Okay. Solo mode by Nastore Mangione. I hope I'm getting that correct. And you do need to know the rules of the 2 to 4 player base game to be able to play. All right. So how the automa works. So you're actually playing against someone. And then of course the end game scoring. Okay, and then how well you score, you get a certain title. This has been done many times. So, and then also you have multiple challenges. Okay, if you do not meet requirements, you lose 15 victory points for each requirement not met. That's pretty cool. All right, so then we have the Punchboard. So at this point, I'm going to put the cover away, put this in the center, and zoom in a bit more. So we have a better view of everything. That should be fine. Yeah. Okay. So here are the Punchboards. Now, as you've seen, some things of the here will be replaced. For example, the coins, they will be replaced. But it's good to see what's there. And actually, in some cases, it's good to keep the tokens around because you never know. You might run out. You might at one point need more than you have. So it's always good to have a backup, I feel. All right. I like the tokens though. It's quite colorful. Here we have the comics. Yeah, they're quite small actually, but these are just the tokens. I'm sure there's going to be cards too. All right. So I guess these bleak ones are the knockoffs. They're fake ones. Okay. There we go. All right, first I'm going to show you the board, and then we're going to continue with everything else, or both boards. So I'm going to put this here for a second. I'm going to open it, and then also, of course, zoom out again. Here we go. Put it nice like this. So I'll zoom out. There we go. This is the full board, okay? Ignore the punch boards here. And it is one-sided, yeah. The other one is just brown. I like the board. I like the way it looks. It's clear. I like the style of it. Yeah, yeah. It's cool. And obviously it's Manhattan. I mean, obviously, I'm not from the USA, but it says the Agent's Handbook of Manhattan, so it does take place there. Nice. So this can go back here, and then we have another. Well, they have the other boards, the player boards, basically. So, in the different colors, this is the front, this is the back, okay? So it's for the solo mode. So once again, the front and the back. So you still have the color differences as well. It's brown-ish. There we go. There we go. You also have different icons. I'm not sure if it means you have a different name for your production house, I guess. But you do have different icons on your boards. To focus on the icons one more time, here we have the star, kind of, shield, flame, lightning, and the hawk, I guess. All right, so here we go, back to the box and back to zooming in. All right, so a bit too far. So I like the fact that they have this tray here, right? So it's easy to put the stuff in, you know. All right, so everything will have its place, which should be nice. This, of course, is a Scorepad. Pretty obvious. There's tons of it. But everybody knows if you want to just use one, you can just laminate it and then use it forever. FYI. Let's start with this. The gel can go. These are just cubes. So I'm not going to spend any time on these, okay? They're just small wooden cubes. Nothing special about these. Next is an empty baggie. Next is an empty baggie. Next are, pretty sure, scoring markers. As you can see, the icons that I just referred to, they're right there. Then we have these. I actually need the rulebook with the components to tell you specifically what all these are. So I'm going to, it's exactly what I'm going to do now. These are the turn order blocks. turn order blocks. Okay. And yeah, the other ones here, these actually were sales agent tokens. Okay, circles were sales agent tokens. Then we have the editor meeples, and the cubes, by the way, are used for special actions. So here are the editors meeples. These are all editors. You can see the front of them. They also just have the icon, okay, that you have. All right. Okay, I'll put all these here. Obviously, they'll end up all together because that's how they end up for each player. Okay, the first set of cards. Let's see. Has typewriters on the back, 3, 2, 1, and then also arts, 2, 2, 1. Okay. So these are creatives cards, 24 writers and 24 artists. So you can see artists: Sandra Pepper, Sandy Lanes, Eleanor Herrero. I'm not going to go over the names, okay? Because the art-wise, it's all very similar. So then you have writings: Vic Herink, sorry, Peter Buffalo, Alexis Sunsets. Okay, so these look nice actually. And thickness-wise, they're okay. You know, they bend a little bit, but I don't think that's a problem. So I think there should be more than space enough for sleeves. So that should not be a problem either. Okay, then we have the original, and I think also the fake, the rip-off cards. I think they're all bunched up together here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is a rip-off, because you can see them looking over their shoulder. Yeah, so these will be the rip-offs most likely, and these will be the comic book cards. So let's move this out of the way. Let's move this a little bit. Let's zoom in a bit more, because these are arguably one of the coolest parts of the game. So we have Killer Dames, Call the Police. We have It's a Felony, Gang Wars, Haunting Tales, True Terror, Descent into Evil, It Lives, Carmilla, She Has a Lust for Blood, Just a Feeling, 5 stories that will melt your hearts. Aww. Heartbreakers, Jilted and Scorned, All New, All True Love Letter. Oh, Charles, I cannot accept the flowers. Teen drama, enticing stories drawn from life. Okay. Stories of Tomorrow, science fiction magazine. All right. Future Wonder. Nice. Will the Man of Steel know its creator? Okay. Neptunio, the Man from Space, Tentacle Terror. Okay. Alien Worlds, Mysterion, Planet of the Spider Flies. All right. Star Spangled Duo, Angel of Liberty, Miss Tiger, Freedom Comics, Kings of the Plains, and we have Outlaws, Hey Ranger, and Wild Annie. Okay, so these are the original comics, right? And so remember how I said Bang Wars? That's probably one of the rip-off cards, so they must have all changed the titles a bit. So yeah, so instead of Killer Dames, it's Deadly Dames. Recall the Cops seems to be the same though. We wanna, shall we compare? Ah, it's called the Police normally. Okay. Then instead of It's a Felony, It's a Larceny. And like I said, the Bang Wars, Harrowing Tales, True Horror, It Walks instead of It Lives, Vampiria instead of Camilla, Emotion, Just an Emotion, Tear Jerkers, okay, Love Notes, Twin Drama, Twin, Legends of Tomorrow, Future Marvels, okay, Saturnio, Weird Worlds. Oh, and it's the Planet of the Flea Flies. Star Spangled Duds. Wings of Liberty. Miss Kitty. Oh wow, okay. Justice Comics as well. Kings of the Peaks. Bandits instead of Outlaws. Wild Jenny, so Wild Annie. And Hi Ranger. What was the Ranger again? Sorry, I want to know. Hey Ranger. Turns into Hi Ranger. Okay, cool, funny. I like it. I really like it. All right, so then we have another couple of decks left. All these, which I think are more like the expansions. Oh, this is in French. Chers joueurs, nous avons trouvé des erreurs typographiques sur 2 cartes d'aide de jeu en français. Veuillez trouver ci-joint les cartes corrigées à remplacer. Nous nous excusons pour la gêne occasionnée. So basically there's a printing mistake in the French version, but doesn't really apply to mine because it is the English version. Unless there's an English card in here that says the same, but no. It is just, oh here, dear player, yeah. We found minor typos on the 2 French overview cards. So yeah, it is just for the French cards, not for the English. So système du score. And also structure du round. Alright, okay. For the French players, if you are watching this, now you know. And then we have this. Does this mean we have more? Oh yeah, because of the expansion. So yeah, of course there will be more cards. There'll be more cards. Okay, so solo mode. Print, ideas, sales. Print, sales, develop. I like how it is. I like the pictures and everything. Yeah, I like it. It's funny. Okay, so these are the Automa cards. Da, 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 da. Oh, this is in German. Schlussfertigung. Rundenablauf. Okay, so in the scoring system, fans in the round, VP accumulated, dollars and so on, originals printed, the round structure. Okay, cool. So I guess there's going to be other languages as well. Sistema de puntuación, système de score, punteggio. Okay, and then we have all these, -2 fans. Oh, sorry, I'll go through these slower. There's a gun, there's a zombie hand, the heart, the UFO, the superhero, and the boot. So, yeah. And the backs of these cards are, of course, solo mode, and then just the other stuff. All right, cool. So that's one. Then we have the final pack. And really the final countdown starts playing in my head. All right, so more comics. I think this game should have expansions with just more funny titles and everything already. Space Unknown. Oh, it's just one. Okay. And then the usual one. Doomed Detective. Loathsome Tales. Unspeakable Terror. Lovelace. Winning Stories. Winning Heroes. West Topanga. The Damned Detective. Spine-chilling stories. Fear. Love Gaze. Space Renown. Chilling stories. East of Topanga. They are the defenders. Here to protect. Fire in the sky. Dogfights. The front. We have the Axis plans. Boom. Under attack. We will not give up. We must win this war. Memories of War, and No Man's Land. So there's no fake war cards. Okay, nice. So, there's one more pack. There's one more pack. Actually, there's two more. No, one more pack. One more pack. Yes, one more. And that is the end then. There's nothing at the bottom of the box. Always have to check. You never know if there's like a surprise. Okay, so final pack. Those other cards, like the scoring cards or whatever, extra stuff. I guess you have 12 of these, you get 6 points. You have 5 fake ones, you get 6 points, stuff like that. So basically end scoring, objective cards, stuff like that. Okay. And then we have all these, yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Then we have 2 more packs that we have to check. We will start with the 7 Enamel mastery tokens. So I'm just going to cut this open very quickly, so I don't have to do any extra editing. Up, gone. And these are heavy, and these are legit heavy. So heavy and very nice. Let's look at this. You hear that? Shiny too. Yeah. You can hear that, right? The tick. It's pretty cool, I gotta say. Pretty cool. So of course that's a superhero, and it also has two things, 2 stars. And then here we have the zombie hand. Right. I'll just put it underneath. Then we have the hearts. Very beautiful, very pretty. Yeah. Then we have the UFO.
What? UFO?
No, this of the UFO. It's
is this a real UFO?
Yeah, here, look, it's a UFO.
Huh?
It's a UFO.
What game is this?
Age of Comics.
Oh.
Okay, let's continue. The next one is the boots. And then we have the war, the helmets, right? And then finally, we have the gun for the crime stuff. I think we can easily say these all look really, really nice and cool. Okay, so I'll put these out of the way. And then we have, actually these can just stay, because now we have the coins. So I'm gonna cut these open as well. 72 metal coins. And actually, looking at them, they remind me a little bit of a Gemini, but that's just because it's the same color. So, okay. These are the first ones. Look at that. They are so shiny. They are super shiny. Okay. So $1. Super duper shiny coins. And then that was 1. And these ones are 2. Make sure it's focuses correctly. Yeah. 2. Also super shiny. No, you cannot see your reflection. I'm just actually literally trying to see if I could use it as a mirror. So that's 1 and 2. Then there are 2 more, but these are very similar, I feel. Maybe a little bit too similar. These are 5. They sound differently, these ones. Maybe that's also because they're slightly bigger, I think. Yes, they are slightly bigger. Okay. These are 5. And what I fear might cause some confusion are the 10s. These are the 10s. And they kind of look very similar to the 5s. I'll put 2 5s here. You see? They are very similar. Of course, the 10s are bigger, right? So I'll put one of the 5s on top of a 10. The 10s are slightly bigger, but not that much bigger. Okay, not that much bigger. So I'm afraid, you know, I have to pay attention a bit that you don't accidentally take a 10 or don't accidentally give back a 5 or whatever. That might be. But then there's not that many 10s, so maybe it won't be an issue at all. I'm just saying here from face value, it's a bit strange. All right, so that is actually it. Boom. The unboxing of Age of Comics has finished. Once again, I always say it, I know I always say it, I'm hoping that down the line I'll be able to have a playthrough and a solo mode and everything, but I am no longer promising anything because I have 3 kids, you know, It's a busy, busy life. I do what I can. At least we have this one already. I think it looks amazing. I think it looks cool. It is super charming. If they ever, I haven't even played it yet, but if the game, if I like the game and they have like expansions for more comics, for sure I would immediately jump on top of that because it's so funny. It's so cool to be able to do it. Yeah, that is really charming. I just hope the game will be just as equally as good. Okay, my name is Joachim and always will be. There's just so many games all the time. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.